Why am I supporting Ronald Bernard? Like a lot of people, I had no idea who Ronald Bernard was until a few months ago when I saw his interview. This was actually posted on a lovely blog that I follow called Stillness in the Storm, and I went and watched his interview, and I was really moved because of just Ronald himself, really, like his amazing honesty, and also the way he told the tales and broke things down and kind of connected everything together, and he's very amusing as well. So it was just a wonderful interview, and of course it's had like 20 million views or something, so I wasn't the only person who thought that. And then I watched Ronald's second interview, and I was already interested in ideas that he'd raised, and that was very much sort of about the banking and taking apart the system, a lot of which I knew, but it was very, very interesting the sort of extra insights that he gave. And I discovered then that he'd got this banking initiative that he'd set up called the Bank of Joy. It was originally called the Blijkeby, and it operates under that name in Holland, where Ronald runs the bank from at the moment. It's actually a bank in formation, and they're gathering together the funding to raise the capital for the banking licence at the moment. It also operates with a foundation called the United People Foundation. So there's a whole philosophy behind it. And I think I personally want to find out more about how all of this works. And part of the reason I decided to come in as a supporter of Ronald was to find this stuff out, because it interested me. It seemed to provide an alternative to the sort of financial slavery that seemed to be getting worse and worse. I started to feel quite anxious about all the digitisation, the idea of bank card says no and all that stuff, just for my own personal reasons. But behind all of that, I suppose that the main controlling thing that led me to want to support Ronald was because I've been involved for many years in the sort of fight against child abuse. I've mainly been involved just by supporting other campaigners and supporting them in different ways, and it's something that I really care about a great deal. So that was the sort of initial emotional reason, I suppose, why I made the connection. But then when I found about this other project as well, that was really exciting. So there's so much to learn about how we can create systems which are empowering. My name's Sovereign Being, so it's about being sovereign. It's about the people owning what belongs to them. It's about creating innovation, new opportunities, and I think all of this stuff is something that Ronald's vision offers. Now he has this, I would call it a grand vision. It's a very, very ambitious, big vision, and yet this is delegated out. His plan is something that is almost like a blueprint that involves everybody. So it's only gonna really get going if we all get involved. And we can get involved at any level. We can go along and think, well, I'd like a bit of an insurance, you know, in case there's problems with money, so I'll buy a certificate, or I'll be a supporter. I want to have another stream of money. Or like me, you might be enthused by the idea, or you might just want to find out more. So you might want to go onto the bank website, look at their policies, have a look at the United People. Or you might enjoy making friends and finding out more, and you might want to come along to Friends of Ronald Bernard.